Good morning, everyone, or at least for me. First thing in the morning, and I thought I would share my skincare with you today because I got some nice bits that I've been trying out from Yesstyle for the transition to fall, and I wanted to chat a little bit about skincare in pregnancy, how my skin changed and how I'm doing my skincare a little bit differently since I'm pregnant. And yeah, I thought I'd come up here and just have a little chat with you this morning. I just got up, groggy voice, I'm sorry, and I washed my face with this Isoi sensitive anti-dust cleansing foam. Now, I find that morning cleanser is a really good way to get up, and I want something gentle. What it has to do pretty much is just remove the oils that my skin has produced at night. And this one is doing a really good job. This one is formulated specifically to remove dust particles from your skin, and I can't really speak about that because I don't check if I have dust particles on my skin, but it's a really nice, it's almost a foaming consistency, or like a foamy consistency. It's a cream that foams up really well with water. Now you cannot see it because I don't have water. The only thing that it does is it leaves my skin feeling really clean. And it depends if you like that or not. I think we've been a little bit conditioned not to. As an oily skinned person, or usually I'm an oily skinned person, I do like this feeling of I have a clean face, I can start from scratch. During my pregnancy, my oiliness has going down a lot. It has happened in the previous pregnancy as well, and I love having somewhat normal skin nowadays. So I've been enjoying this cleanser. It's a good one for sensitive skin. I have, you can see, rosacea in my skin. Always have had it. I turn red quite easily if I have harsh products on my skin. And by harsh, I mean too stripping, or just, yeah, cleansers usually do make me very red. And you can see here, I literally just washed it and came here. You can see that my skin is actually quite calm. This cheek is redder because I sleep on this cheek. You're supposed in pregnancy to sleep on your left side. So that's what I've been doing. For my toner, I am using the Paula's Choice Pore Reducing Toner with niacinamide. I try to have niacinamide in my morning skincare always, in one way or the other. If it's not in my serum, I will add it in my toner step, and it's an ingredient that really helps with the appearance of pores, and it has an antioxidant effect as well. One thing that I've been doing now for years is applying my toners with my hands, as you have seen. Kind of trying to cut down on this cotton round use, because I find it really wasteful to pour my product on something that absorbs it and then apply it on my skin and then throw it away. So especially when it's about toners that do not have acids, then I will apply it with my hands. In the evening, I do use acid toners, and that is something that I do apply with a cotton, and I cut in half my cotton rounds so that I can use them 2 nights. And I do that for 2 reasons. One, if I have something on my hands, or I don't know, I feel like using a cotton with acids is safer. You'll have to pass me this, but I guess it's just in my head. And the other thing is that then I also help with removing whatever is in my pores or on my skin, or dead skin cells. I don't just apply the acid, I also use it to give a little bit of a manual stimulation to my skin. Next step, now that my toner is actually quite nice and dry, usually I go right after that. I've been using as a daytime serum this Selfless by Serum Peptide Q10 and Ginger Daily Defense Antioxidant Serum. And this is a brand that Skincare by Serum, I don't remember his YouTube channel, I used to watch him ages ago, has started together with the Inky list, and it has all of these very environmentally oriented goals and values. Other than that, I purchased this on Cult Beauty on a sale, and it was like about 10 or 11 euros, really inexpensive. The packaging is really good. You have a little squeezy tube with a very precise opening, and the product itself is a runny gel, and I really like it. When you apply it on your skin, it gives you a little bit of that slip of a serum, but it feels like water. And it also gives me a bit of a hydration boost. It gives me the assurance that I am applying antioxidants that will protect my skin during the day. And that is kind of what I'm going for with this new skincare, or new, this phase of my life in which I am pregnant. And what I do for skincare is really only about protection, hydration, soothing, and yeah, that's about it. I don't do a lot of harsh actives, or just in general actives, because I've seen that pregnancy skin is my pregnancy skin is a little bit more reactive than my pre-pregnancy skin or post-pregnancy skin, whatever, normal skin. And therefore I'm trying to focus on less acids, less actives, and more soothing ingredients. I'm gonna pass on to my eye cream. I'm using the Origins Ginseng eye cream. I love this one, and this is the version in the little tube. It has a little sponge applicator. I just squeeze it out on my finger. I do like this one because it has a little bit of a color, so even if I'm not going to wear makeup, this one kind of brightens the under eye. You see it has a little bit of a glow and a reflection, almost like a pearl, and it really does a good job. And I prefer this packaging to the pot, but it's more expensive and there's less in it, or there's less in it, so per gram it is more expensive. Finally, time for SPF. I told you I focus on protection of my skin, and I spent the whole summer using this Purito Daily Go-To Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. It's down to here. I love this thing. It's such a glowy, beautiful sunscreen, and I'm trying to finish it because I want to transition to this one that Yesstyle sent me in this fall skincare package, which is the by Wishtrend UV Defense Moist Cream SPF 50 plus and PA with 4 pluses. And this one is first of all comes in a pump, which I really like it, and it is a bit of a thicker, as you can see, cream. I usually use 2 pumps for my face, and it feels like it does not only a good job at protecting against the UV, but as a moisturizer. You can see it's quite present on the skin when you apply it. As a moisturizer, I feel like it increases, it creates a bit of a barrier between my skin and the outside world. And with temperatures being around 10 degrees or 12 degrees in the morning now when I take Andrea to daycare, and I feel like I need more than what this Purito sunscreen gives me. This one is a much more glowy, lightweight cream. It leaves you with a shine and with a glow, but it's not as heavy of a cream as the Wishtrend one. And I've been really enjoying it. I've used it on very sunny days when you say, okay, I really want my skin to be protected from the sun. And I've used it on non-sunny days in which I rather enjoyed the benefits of having a cream that is a little bit thicker when it's a little bit colder. So I've been really enjoying this one. I didn't have a lot of expectation, especially from the texture. And that's something that has changed during pregnancy for me, is going from very, very thin textures that were necessary for me because I have a combination oily skin, so my T-zone gets really oily, and moving on to a little bit thicker textures now that my skin is more normal. And yeah, it's been really nice. One thing that I've seen, unfortunately, is, and that's why I bought the Purito this summer in the first place, is that my skin being more reactive, the Paula's Choice SPF 50 Resist for oily skin has been a little bit too strong for me. I don't know, the ingredients were making my skin burn up in the morning. So you can see now my skin is not really much more different than when I got here after cleansing. I have a nice glow because I have hydration and I have my sunscreen on, but I'm not more red. Whereas if I applied the other one, my face would just flare up for a few minutes after applying it and then calm down, but it wasn't a pleasant experience. Now that I am on maternity leave and I have a bit more time, what I've been liking to do is add a little bit of a treatment once in a while to my skincare routine. And I've been using this, which is a new product that Yesstyle sent me. This is from Secret Key and it's the Lemon Sparkling Peeling Gel. It's a refreshing carbonated water and lemon extract. It removes impurities and exfoliates for bright, healthy looking skin. Now this one is a very weird product. I'm gonna show it to you on my hand. So it comes out like this as a gel and looks pretty simple. It's a bit runny. You start rubbing it in and you start feeling little balls forming, like pilling that you really don't want when you do your skincare. Is your skincare pilling? But this is kind of the effect that gives you the exfoliation, and it is a physical exfoliation, but the particles are very round because it is a just a result of the mechanical movement that you do on your skin, and it is a combination of enzymes and a physical exfoliation. So this is a very, very interesting product. My hand is full of little balls right now, and I was really impressed. It smells really nice, very faintly of lemon, not really strong that you say either sweet or too harsh. And it just, I don't know, it just does a really good job at giving me a fresh canvas, let's say. I feel like, so in the evenings I use AHAs or BHAs depending on what I'm using at the moment, to be honest. But I have been missing the mechanical exfoliation, the physical exfoliation step for a while, because all the scrubs are too harsh or you have very sharp particles and you end up damaging your skin instead of doing good things. And this really feels like you're making little balls of pilling skincare, but that you rub into your skin and it does give you a polishing effect. So honestly, really enjoying this one. I didn't expect it at all. Yesstyle also sent me a few more items that I am saving for specific applications. One of them is this pore mask, Dr. Mask Pore sheet mask, and this one is high in niacinamide, and it contains birch tree, I read, for hydration, but it's the niacinamide that really interests me. And I'm saving this for postpartum, when I'll need a good reset of my skin, when my skin will start to be oilier again. And then I am saving for the hospital bag, actually, this little set that they sent me. This is the Haru Fantasy Little set, and it comes in the cutest box. It's just so cool. Beautiful to keep and use actually as a little travel. And it's a little set of skincare items, minis, and that is almost a complete, let's say, routine. It contains the black bamboo mist, the black rice serum, a black rice hyaluronic cream, a black rice hyaluronic toner, and a black rice facial oil. So you have your cream for the day, your oil, I prefer to use oils in the evening, a toner, and serum, and a mist. And I'm saving this to bring to the hospital for when I am giving birth, or afterwards rather, because I don't want to take my whole skincare routine. I mean, this is just for the morning. It's quite a few products, and well, the peeling probably not, and I would take either none or only one SPF, of course. But this seems like the perfect little kit to take with me. So I've been saving it for that. I haven't really used it yet, and that is what it is. So Haru Haru is the skincare brand, and Fantasy is a premier street fashion label. And this is a special edition little kit that they made together. So this concludes my morning skincare routine. I am ready right now to get Andrea, who's chit-chatting in her bed and letting me know she's awake. And I'm gonna go take her to daycare, and then I'm gonna come back and do my makeup for the day and do nothing. It's great. I am on maternity leave and I have an appointment with my osteopath, and after that I am going to come and nest and set the baby room in place and things like that. I am so excited. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any questions on the products that I mentioned, or if you have any tips for products that I should try. I am, as I said, really focusing on hydration, protection, antioxidants for my skin right now, and then I will go back to my oily skin products after the pregnancy is over, in 2 or 3 months time. Andrea is crying, she's fed up with the bed. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.